Yo, nigga, I'm down. I'm gonna stroke my dick in your face, you bitch ass nigga.
This a chop sway type beat fuck nigga.
Maybach music.
Welcome back to another episode of Chop Sway. I'm your host, Chop Sway Lola. And first and foremost, I want to wish all y'all well. Hope you're doing better than me. And I guess you can call this like episode 2 of the Neat Files, right? I'm literally back the day after. And I'm like as heartbroken as shit. However, I did watch like 2 episodes of Euphoria right before this, so I do think I had I believe I'm smart, right? I don't know, bro. You ever watched Euphoria? It's a weird, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I got a weird feeling watching it. Like, it's not enlightenment, but it's like, whoa, you feel me? Like, it's like a over dramatized version of what actually be going on and shit. Oh god, I don't know. Basically, Euphoria, to be honest, is like everything I would have wanted in my high school experience. As fucked up as it is, high key, I desired that shit throughout high school. Like, to live like that, like, drama-filled life where it's never-ending problems, but it's always adrenaline, you know? I'm an adrenaline junkie at heart, but there's nothing... My life is just not that adrenaline filled, you know, but I desire it, you know. But and that makes me like a basic. I guess that makes me kind of like a basic bitch, right? I think that's like the gist of this episode. I really want it to be known that I'm really no different than like your average 20-year-old person. You know what I mean? Like I have the same desires. If I could do all the same shit that most of y'all do, go to a party, like, the basic, right? Like, go to parties, Again, I'm making myself sound like an insult, but like I'm not, because like I understand, and like I'm exactly the same way. Think of the run-of-the-mill 20-year-old man in the United States. That's me. That I am the average 20-year-old dude. Like, mentally. Like, and I think this whole time, I think me thinking I was different was just straight, like, delusion. Like, I've been delusional ever since I was, like, 11 or 12. Where, I don't know, I guess, like, I moved, right? I moved, and, like physically, obviously, like, or not physically, like culturally, I was different, right? Like from these, because like I moved to like a predominantly white area straight from like a predominantly Hispanic area, where I was like, oh, I'm literally not like these motherfuckers. But like in that sense, I also thought I was like, so like growing up, I thought like mentally, I was just like, oh, I'm nothing like you motherfuckers. But then like it grew outside of just like me being different from like white people. Now, like, fast forward to fucking high school, motherfucker, I think I don't relate to anybody. So like there's me sheltering myself, and then there's also like me like, and that shelters myself, I confuse myself a lot. And at the end of the day, I just end up like hurting myself more and more and more. That's part of the self-sabotage battle that I always have had throughout my whole life. I don't know if I talked about this before, or you've never heard me talk about this before, but I do self-sabotage a lot. I do self-destruct a lot. It doesn't go up to the point of like self-harm. I don't think I've ever gone to that point yet, but I what's the right way to say this? I like put myself in certain situations that like normally I wouldn't, like genuinely I wouldn't desire to be in, but yeah, like that's it. I put myself in certain, like, and then like whenever I do find a situation where I'm like I find myself in a place where it's like, oh, I immediately like push myself away from that situation, So did you just see that? Hold on, let me get closer I just spat on myself. That's the level of self-disrespect I have for thyself. Wow, that's crazy. Let me wipe myself with like a fucking leaf or something. Thank God this is not mucus, this is pure foam. But God. Did I say I'm still heartbroken? I'm still very much heartbroken. Y'all know me, right? Whatever situation I'm in, I'm very vocal about it because I don't want it to be like, oh, them finding this job situation and then trying to like, I want to be the one to expose myself. I don't want other people exposing me, you know? At least like give me that. Give me that, being able to fucking tell my truths, being able to let people know first what the fuck's going on before somebody else tells y'all what the fuck is going on and give you like a warped perception. Like I will always tell you the truth, you know? You is the camera. I will always tell the camera the truth, you know? So, yeah, and so I don't want other people painting false narratives about me. So like, but like when I'm like in the wrong, I'll always tell you when I'm in the wrong. When I'm doing some fuck shit, I'll always tell you, yeah, I'm on fuck shit. You know what I mean? So listen, this is the situation, right? You remember that chick, right? The girl that I'm heartbroken over. Wow, who would have thought? I would have never thought that them sentences would be able to come out of my fucking mouth. Is anybody talking to me? I don't want to be an asshole. Like, but if someone's an asshole towards me, I'm an asshole towards you. Anyways, so y'all know how I lost her contact, right? I didn't lose it. I deleted it. Better said, I deleted her contact. However, like, you know how like in your call logs, like their number is still gonna be there, whether you have their contact saved. So like her number was still there. You know what I mean? I didn't memorize her number, but like she has a very obviously different like area code. So like, so I could very easily like we call a lot, right? So like when you see like the same repeated phone number with a different area code, that's her, right? So I sent her a message. What did I say? I was like, oh, I wanted to check in on her. I was like, hey, how you doing? And she was honestly, you want me to be honest? She said, hey, I'm good. How are you? And it's like, okay. I'll be completely fucking honest. Ideally, I didn't want her to be good. I didn't want her to be good. I wanted to be like terrible. I'm missing you, but like that's just what's the word? That's just like the sadist to me. I'm kind of sadistic sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to it. But like deep down, I kind of did wish she would have been like, bad, I'm missing you terribly. But honestly, bro, like, it's what it is. Yeah, she says she's good. You know, she's like, at the end of the day, though, I still want everyone to win. You know what I mean? Like, and that's genuine. I want everyone to win. So, when I come at it from that angle, it's like it's a great thing that she's doing good, right? Or at least like she's portraying that. But and she was like, how about you? And I was like, you know me, I'm honest, right? If you ask me how are you, and if I'm not good, I'll tell you I'm not good. So I was like, I'm not good. It's not your fault. LOL. I deleted the chat, the whole chat, like right after. But I have it memorized. You feel me? And what did I say? I said, I'm genuinely glad you're doing good, though. Always wishing the best for you. And then I sent her that, and then it took her like a whole day to respond. Cause I don't know, she's doing good, right? Like. I gotta sit down for this game. So obviously, because she's doing good, right, without me, which is fine. Bro, Axel's doing good without me. You know what I mean? So why am I tripping about this one chick? Anyways, so she was like, I said that, and then oh my god, and right after that, I said I still love you text, and then whatchamacallit, and then the picture, you know I picked like that screenshot of Neon Genesis Evangelion where Shinji's like in the chair, like, and he's just like with his like head in his hands and shit. He's like this. Yeah, I sent her that, right? Not like as a begging, but like, you know, like let her know what's up. You feel me? Like the feelings is still there. You know, a little honesty. You know, but I'm wishing her well. I'm being honest about how I'm feeling currently, and then how I'm feeling towards her. You feel me? It's all about honesty with me. You know, when you come to me, it's all about being genuine and shit. So I let her know. I let her know what's up, right? And then she texts back a day later. She's like, "Oh." So yeah, a day after that text, she sends a text. She's like, "Oh, like, yeah." She was like, "Thank you. Like, I'm always here if you need anything." And then a response to that, "I still love you." She's like, "Oh, really?" Wait, yeah, wait. Oh yeah. So like, yeah. So she sends that text, and then text her after, she's like, "Oh, really?" A response to that, I still love you text. I'm not like. Okay. I don't really like expect like a "I still love you too" response to that. But "Oh, really?" or it's something along the lines. It wasn't that exactly, but it was something along the lines that I genuinely can't remember. Like, I'm not telling you because I want to hide it. I just genuinely can't remember. But it was just funny as fuck. I think that like that's I don't we're not seeing each other in person. We're not talking verbally, so I really can't tell her tone over text. So like, to me, that came off as, "Oh, I'm like moving on." You feel me? Like, I'm genuinely doing good. So I was like, "Oh, okay." Like, I gotta like move. I gotta get out of here quick. So I was like, what did I say? I sent her like the hugging emoji, and then I was like, "Gracias por todo." Like, thank you for everything. And then like, because that's the way I would like that. To me, that's a healthy way of like closing off a relationship, right? It's just like saying thank you, being appreciative, and then completely forgot, but like also like an apology for any wrongdoings, right? So and that took me like a whole day later to text her that. And then that's where I'm at right now. I deleted the text, the chat after I sent that "I'm sorry" text, and honestly, now it's actually time to move on. You know what I mean? So how am I gonna move? How do you move on? How do you move on if you're neat with no friends and like you're deathly afraid of women? How do you move on? And like, you don't go out and shit, like you just stay in the crib. Like, how am I supposed to move on? Because like, I really only talk to my dad. My mom and my sister, they're far away. My cousins, I have them blocked because like they're genuinely like not, I wouldn't say good influences, but it's not positive energy to be around. If I go around them, they're gonna bring this chick up time and time again, and then they're gonna like they're gonna rage bait me. I don't need to be rage baiting right now, gang. You feel me? I'm in a very vulnerable spot right now. So like, I really just have my dad, but like, I feel like to actually like get over something like that, you need more than just like one person to lean on. You know what I mean? And I guess I could go to therapy, but what's the difference between therapy and this? Therapy is a place where you can go to be 100% honest. Am I not being 100% honest right here? I'm being 1,000% honest. Like 1,000% honest. Like now I'm hiding absolutely nothing. You see me for what I am. This is me, gang. Like, like, if you watch along like closely enough, you know me. If you're consistent enough with it, like, you know me, bro. Like, this is me. This is the same thing as therapy, except I'm not getting like no solution from, like, no external solution. Nobody's like advising me on what to do. But I'm getting half of what therapy does, and I guess the other half I can go to my dad. But my dad, like, that's the thing. I can't go to my dad for every answer because he's also going through life. He doesn't have all the answers. He's another imperfect human being, I feel like, I don't know. I like, they're like, what am I gonna do in there? Like, what am I gonna do in therapy? All they can really do is like just tell me some shit I've heard somewhere on the internet, and then like, other than like, okay, they can tell me something that I already knew, kind of, and then prescribe me drugs. I don't want to be on drugs, gang. I really don't. I really don't want to take Xanax or whatever. Although it may actually improve, it may improve my fucking life, but I don't know. I guess that's the pride kicking in, right? Whereas like I feel like I'm too good to take antidepressants or medication. I feel like what's the word? I feel like I'm like capable of just handling everything on my own. I think that in and of itself is a very prideful mindset. God, yeah, pride is gonna end up killing me, man. Kendrick Lamar was not wrong. Pride's gonna be the death of me, gang. It really is, cause now I'm at a point where I'm fucking refusing like shit that could fucking avoid me from fucking killing myself. But honestly, I might be down in the dumps, like really down in the dumps right now. But I mean, like, okay, listen. If I get like hit by a car or some shit, or if I get struck by lightning, then like my time came, right? Or if I die out from like circumstance, some shit, right? I die of some disease or like that, right? Okay, I won't be, I can't be upset at that. If I die falling off of this shit right now, I can't be upset at that. Like that's just when, the higher powers that be just decide to take me out, I can't be mad at that. But me going out of my own way to take my own life, I wouldn't do that. Why would I do that? Like, life is like the most precious gift of all. Why would I? Life is given to you like with a purpose. You know what I mean? So why would you contradict that purpose? Like, that's just like spitting out. That's just like spitting right in God's face. You feel me? Like that. Killing yourself is spitting in God's face. Like, bro put you here for a reason. Bro gave you this fucking. It's like, yeah. It's like getting somebody. I don't know. What's a good analogy? It's like a really good gift. It's like, yeah, giving someone a really good gift, and them giving someone a nice gift for Christmas, and them fucking telling you to fuck off and right in your face is like destroying it. Like, okay, like that's the same shit as killing yourself. Genuinely, like, we all got purpose. It's just about time though. It's just about being patient. I feel like if I were to kill myself, that's just like a big sign of impatience. I have that too. That's a big problem I have too. I have no patience whatsoever. I'm trying. I try, but I don't know how good I'm doing at that, because like this last relationship, the only relationship, she went south because of my impatience, right? It was like, I don't have patience with people. I don't have tolerance with people. That not only here, but like what all my friendships, honestly, like even with my cousins, I don't have patience. I don't have tolerance with them. With my fucking old friends, I didn't have patience. I didn't have tolerance with them. With this chick, I didn't have patience. I didn't have like, honestly, the only thing she really did was just be kind of moody at times. And I was like, I'm not putting up with that shit. Genuinely, like. And why? Why did I want to put up? Because, like, when I perceive that I'm being, like, fucked over behind my back, then I don't want to put in no extra effort. You know what I mean? Because, like, if I'm getting fucked over, then, like, fuck you, you know what I mean? But whole time, I could have not, like, she just genuinely could have just been moody and not been fucking me over, you feel me? She could have dead ass, like, I let my trust issues get in the way. Honestly, yeah, I let my trust issues get in the way of a lot of things, you feel me? Like, with this chick, it was like, in my head, it was always like, oh, she's playing me. She's playing me, so like I can't put in no more effort than I'm already putting in, you feel me? Like, that's how I'm gonna protect myself, right? So if it does come out that she's fucking me over, at least I can say like, oh, well, at least like I didn't put my all into that shit. Like, that's no way to go about love, you know? Like, same thing with my friend, with my old friend, you know? Like, oh, I don't know, like, the only way he would be able to play me is just, like, talking shit. Or, like, me finding out that, like, the little shit that he would do that annoyed me, he was doing that shit on purpose. Like the, more a mentality thing with him, right? So it was like, oh, that annoying shit, like, if it comes to, like, that he's doing that shit on purpose, just, like, tick me off and shit, well, like, at least I know that, like, I wasn't a good friend towards him either, you know, so, yeah, I let my trust issues get in the way, not only this, but, like, all my fucking relationships with people ever, you know what I mean, like, I tried to put that aside with my one cousin, my fucking Angela, right? You probably don't know who Angela is, but Angela's an older cousin I got, and I genuinely tried it. Like, I was like, okay, as much as he fucks me over, I gotta forgive him, and he did this one thing that's like, okay, now, like, other people's perception of me is getting fucked up because this one thing he did, right? I'm not gonna get into that. That's something we're not getting into, but you know, it was a big incident that kind of like broke the camel's back. You feel me? So yeah, so I think that like made it worse. But not everyone's Angelo. That's the thing. Not everyone is Angelo. You feel me? I gotta stop being like, oh, because of this, you know, again, cause and effect, right? Because of this, I'll be like this towards this person, you know what I mean? Because of this, because I got fucked over this one time, now I gotta fucking put up this barrier to make sure I don't get fucked over, or I don't feel as bad about getting fucked over in this circumstance. Like, no, bro, if, like, not, dude, is this like intelligible? Is that the word for, like, do you understand this? Is this like, does this make any sense? I don't know. This is kind of me thinking out loud. I wish I could talk about some funny shit, but nothing to smile about in my life right now, you know what I mean? I can smile. I can smile, like, I'm smiling right now. I can smile through the pain. But it's not sunshine and rainbows. Not quite yet, though. I'm gonna stand up. Not quite yet. I just want to get really close to the camera. I just want to check myself out. Never mind. You see I got acne and shit? That shit cleared off. Like, my acne was actually kind of clearing off like 2 weeks ago. I stopped doing my little skincare routine, you feel me? That she put me on to. I think literally yesterday I was talking about, oh yeah, she put me onto the skincare routine. Gang, that shit's been inactive for like 2 weeks, you feel me? Like, I know what to do, right? You put on your little facial cleanser, you put on, I feel like I should probably get back on that, not gonna lie, like, just off of, like, on some me shit so I can look better, because honestly, like, more and more, one of my biggest, like, insecurities was like, oh, I've never gotten complimented by other people. And if that's the case, gang, honestly, like, get yourself to a point where you can compliment yourself, you know what I mean? I don't need nobody else. I don't need nobody to tell me that I look good. I know I look good, you know what I mean? Like my people, like, when I die, like, if you ask my dad, my mom and shit, you ask them, like, if you ask them, they'll tell you this is true. Sometimes I dead ass just look at myself in the mirror, I'll be like, damn, I'm sexy, you know? Or damn, I'm looking good. Like, compliment yourself, you know? Get yourself to a point where you genuinely think you look good. Like, I'm not there 100% yet, but, like, I'm not chopped at all. Like, I'm a chud, but I'm not chopped. I'm chud fine shit. I'm chud fine shit. You feel me? Like, maybe not with the hair. The hair's kind of straight right now. I'm not gonna lie. The hair kind of looking crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but even then, like, I'm still fine shit though. I'm still fine shit. Get that shit instilled within your head. Compliment yourself. You don't need nobody else's compliments. I trust me. Your own compliments, when you genuinely believe you look good, that's better than anyone else thinking that you look good. You know what I mean? That's better than anyone else telling you, oh shit, you look really good. You feel me? When you believe, when you have that self belief, that's way more gratifying. Trust. Where was I gonna go with this? I was gonna. What about? I should have just wrote some notes down. To be honest, I felt like I had a lot more to talk about. I actually, like, I do a better job at yapping when I'm alone in my car. Like, I'll be driving back home from, like, recording, like, a Chop Suey episode, and I'll be like, oh damn, I should have talked about this, or damn, I should have talked about that, and then I start rambling and shit. And I don't know why my creative flow, it's like, it's better when I'm in the whip But like when I'm outside, when I'm in the midst of making this, um, when I'm in the midst of making these, my mind kind of like it falls short. It doesn't go blank because obviously, right? I've been yapping for 25 minutes, but like my ideas get stripped down a lot. A lot. Like I feel like I could go more into detail, more into depth, better explain certain shit, um, without the camera on. I feel like that's why I say I'm camera shy, right? Like I get anxious. That's why I always say I get anxious when the camera turns on because I'm not like not 100% doesn't come out, and that's not because I want to hide shit. That's genuinely because like my brain isn't thinking about that. My brain's in content mode right now. You know what I mean? What content necessarily? I don't know. You like the view? You like the view? I feel like that's why I try to choose like a nice scenery for that to at least like for that to carry at least when the subject matter isn't as good. But then like what's my intention then? Because like this shit's still like on like podcast platforms and shit, you know? So what does that mean for like the people who listen to this like in their earbuds? No like watching, like, you know what I mean? Like they're not looking at me right now. They're listening to me. I'm in your earbuds, but you're not necessarily seeing where I'm at. You're not seeing how I look like. What does that mean for those people? Am I putting their enjoyment to the back burner? Do I just not care about that? And it's like, I don't care about anybody's enjoyment. I care about myself. I use these as like a log of where I'm at. I want to look back at this 5 years ahead, and I want to see my growth. I want to see my journey. I want my journey to be documented, not only for me, but for like future generations, you know, like my kids, my grandkids. They'll be able to see exactly in depth where I was at when I was, you know, let's say when I was younger, right? You know, I wasn't always that fucking senile old man with a beer belly, you feel me? That wasn't always me. Look at me, you feel me? Look at me. This is me. Hi son, hi grandson, what's good? ¿Qué tal nieta? ¿Qué tal nieto? ¿Cómo están? You know what I mean? Like this is what's up to my grandkids. I wonder if like they even speak English. I wonder if like dead ass, I do have like thoughts of just like leaving the US and like starting a family in fucking rural fucking Austria or some shit. You know what I mean? Just like crazy, some shit like that. I don't like the US too much, not gonna lie. Like this is my home and shit. Like this is where I'm from. This is my language, this is my people. But fuck, man, shit's really fucked out here. Like US history, I mean current US the current state of it, fucked. But I feel like it's always been fucked. It's always been fucked, like Watergate and shit. Like it's always been fucked. Everything's been fucked forever, you know. It's just but I find the beauty within the mess that is my home country, United States. I see the beauty in it. I mean, bro, look at this, bro. Like I'm so sorry to those who are listening. I know you want something of substance to be listening to something that, you know, you'd be like, real. You feel me? I'm sorry that Chop Suey just won't be like that 100% of the time, because also like you can't always be on like relatability mode. You can't always be on like preacher mode. You can't always be on like, you know, on some philosopher shit. Sometimes, you know, this is just like Chop Suey is me. You feel me? I'm a human. Sometimes I'm just not as serious. Sometimes I'm boring, bro. Sometimes I really got nothing to say. I really, on the way here, I really just contemplated like speaking for a little bit, and then like spending the last 15 minutes of this episode just like not saying a single word and just being like, that's performance art. But that's not performance art. It's just legit just me. Like this, honestly, I'm opening my heart. I'm letting you not just only take a peek at my brain. I'm letting you see all of my brain. You feel me? I'm letting you see all my brain. So, like for example, high key, I don't hold incel views, but technically, yes, we are on some involuntarily celibate shit. Cause I'll be stuck in the crib, bro. I don't fucking go out to functions or nothing. Where am I supposed to? When I see a girl right in front of me, I get deathly afraid. Why am I afraid of women? She has she has this, like, she shits, pisses, breathes, bleeds the same way I do. She's got the same fucking, she gets depressed, you feel me? She has the same eating disorder that I got, you feel me? She goes to the same depressive episode. Did I say shit? I don't know, bro, but like, you know, she not perfect, you feel me? Like, her head's fucked up in the same way as mine are, you feel me? Why am I scared? Why am I scared of her, bro? She's a reflection of me. Everyone's a reflection of me. We're all reflections of each other. Why are we scared of each other? You feel me? Why put up those walls? Who put up those walls? I'm sorry, we did as men did. You feel me? We put up those. But like generations ago, why are we still maintaining these walls? Why? Genuinely, I'm talking. Like, these walls were put up by men, but both women and men equally are like still maintaining the wall. You feel me? Why are we doing this if we know this wall is like flawed? You feel me? This wall doesn't do us any good. Why are we maintaining it? You feel me? Why are we like building? We need each other for existence. A man needs a woman needs a man, or anything in between. We need each other, you feel me? Like, if you're not a man or a woman, you fucking identify as something in between, or you just like homosexual again, whatever, okay? Or a man needs a man, a woman needs a woman, the in-between needs the in-between, you know what I mean? Like, we need each other, like, whether it be romantically or platonically. We need each other, you know what I mean? Like, and there's like a huge gap. Guess what? This has been talked about so many times. Do you really need Chop Suey to lecture you on this? Hold up, give me 1 second, gang. But like, it's this gap that like I'm also contributing to. I'm part of the problem because again I'm very distant towards women, but I should probably stop that. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing. They don't fucking bite. You know what I mean? They're not fucking animals, bro. Like they again. Same shit as me. They got the same insecurities. Like, she got, oh my god, like, kind of find out most women go through fucking some sort of body dysmorphia, you know? Oh my god, I got the same body dysmorphia. I'm so insecure about the way my body looks and shit. So does she. Why am I, you know what I mean, afraid to be like, what's your favorite color? Like, why? Like, why, bro? Why? We could all get along. We should all be able to get along just off of like the struggle, like just the common struggle of being human. You know what I mean? We're all more similar than we think we are. You know what I mean? It's good that I'm trying to break down that delusion, delusion. Yeah, I'm trying to break down the delusion of me thinking that I'm different from everyone. I don't relate to y'all. I'm a basic bitch. Right, I watch those girls do that makeup, the makeup videos where like they spill tea or whatever, right? And like not only am I entertained by that, but I'm also like I find relatability within that. I find relatability within like TV shows and shit. You know, the basic bitch shit. I find relatability within that. I relate to people more than I think I do. You know what I mean? And I don't know why. I don't know why I did this to myself. Why I alienated myself from the world. Like, thinking I don't belong here. I very much do belong here. I very much do belong here. I'm just, feel me? I desire the same things you do for the same reasons you do. Feel me? We one and the same. I'm no better than you. You know better than me. You feel me? I'm not afraid of you, and you shouldn't be afraid of me. Feel me? I'm an open book. Listen. I'm gonna hug you. I'm literally gonna hug you. I'm currently hugging you. I'm currently hugging you because we all need a hug. You feel me? I'll hug anyone. Feel me? Actually, you know what? If I ever do get to a point where I encounter someone who's familiar with this Chop Suey shit, instead of dapping up, yo, hikey, let's just hug each other again. Like that's the Chop Suey handshake. No handshake. We just bare arm hug each other. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? But I just want to end this by saying I genuinely do wish we're all gonna win and it's all gonna be fine. You gotta take the good with the bad in life. life's not all sunshines and rainbows. With you know, I mean, there will be trials and tribulations. There will be bad times, but just know, like, that's not permanent. You know what I mean? That's not permanent. I think that's something to fight for. You know what I mean? Getting past those bad times to get to the good times. That's something worth fighting for. One thing I know I can't really recommend you. I can't really advise you on doing anything. But I feel like this is a good idea I just came up with. Record yourself right now. Genuinely, like, on your phone or whatever. Just record yourself and just be like, everything will be fine. You'll be good. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Because there's times where it doesn't seem that way. But, like, and you can hear somebody else say that and it won't affect you. But, like, you'll be like, that's bullshit. But hearing yourself say that shit hits for real. You feel me? Like, that shit hits differently. Like that shit, because it's like hearing your own voice say that. It's like, I don't know. I don't know why it's like human psychology, right? I don't know why it's like that. But hearing your own self say something, like, it rings more true. It translates better into your brain than somebody else saying it. So yeah, just record yourself saying that everything will be fine, and remind yourself that you're loved. You know what I mean? And yeah. Anyways, that's it for today. Have a good week. Have a good month. Have a good year. Have a good life. And never forget, you always got me. I love you. Peace out. God damn, I'm fucking freezing. Deuces.